It does look magnificent, doesn't it, with the street of light. And ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much indeed. This is going to take a little while for everyone to sort of file off. There we go. Oh, lovely. Thank you so much, Christopher. You must be absolutely frozen. Yes, he is. He's frozen. Are we all right, everyone? Yes. This is very exciting, isn't it? A warm welcome to everybody, and I mean a warm welcome from the bosom of our hearts to everyone here on George Street for Edinburgh Light Night's Christmas Switch On. We are so excited to see you all here. Of course, the Street of Light illuminated. This is a free event. Go online, book yourself some tickets, because obviously they have to restrict numbers to make sure that everyone can see the Street of Light safely. But it's a free event, so do go on. And a reminder that for all of the activities across Edinburgh's Christmas, if you have an EH postcode, you get 20% discount. So that's good, isn't it? We love a bargain here in Edinburgh. We love a bargain. Now, I have to say thank you so much to everyone who's popped some loose change into the buckets for Stand Up to Cancer, our charity we're supporting. If you see the bucket collectors, do put some loose change, if you have any, into those buckets. We would much appreciate that. I think we're just about ready with the next little bit, everyone filing off stage. So we're coming to the ultimate part of the event, the switching of the Edinburgh lights. And of course we have so many wonderful areas. St Andrew's Square with Scotland's only outdoor ice rink this festive time. So make sure you book on and get yourself round there. Then you can pop into the Monument Bar for a few mulled wines, which would be nice. Make sure you do it that way, not the other way. We don't want anyone falling. Of course, you've got Princess Street Gardens with everything there for the children, including the Christmas tree maze, the ice wall, you've got Santa's grotto, you've got the Star Flyer. Let me tell you, it's high. Definitely don't have lunch before you go on. You've got the big wheel, you've got everything there, and of course, if you make your way to the West End, to Festival Square, that's where you'll find the brilliant Spiegel tent and our big show this year, Five Guys Named Mo, and they were here on the stage a little bit earlier. They are truly wonderful, so do go along and see them. The European market, the Christmas market, which is just brilliant to go around, get yourself a mulled wine and enjoy, and the Scottish market will be up and running in the next week or so here on George Street.
Oh, okay.
Right, oh my word, look at that. Where did that come from? Okay, I can see Underbelly have been creative with our Christmas light switch this year. Before we introduce the very important person who's going to switch on our lights, please welcome back to the stage Deputy Lord Provost Steve Cardowney and Deputy County Convener Paul Carbo. And illuminating the way, well, and I'm going to get this wrong now, is it the...
Good presenting.
The Corporation of Candlemakers of Edinburgh. This is lovely, isn't it? We can all stand round the candle for a bit of a heat. Come on in, Steve.
They're not even going to mock me.
There we go. Oh, and he's coming on before I've introduced him. Ladies and gentlemen, pal, on you come. Ladies and gentlemen, wearing his bling, it's an absolute honour. Come this way, you're standing behind a massive rope. It's a massive honour and pleasure to introduce the VIP switching on Edinburgh's Christmas lights this year. It's Callum Skinner! Hello, you. Of course, for anyone who doesn't know, of course, you've got your silver medal from the Rio Olympics and your team gold as well. It must never get boring putting those medals on.
No, try and take them off, they're really heavy.
Well, I'll maybe have a shot later. Now, obviously, we're so chuffed you're here. Now, I know you were born in the West, but you moved to Edinburgh when you were a wee lad, about 12?
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
And was it Broughton High? No, it was James Gillespie's, wasn't it, you went to? So what does it feel like? Yeah, what does it feel like to be here switching on the lights for your fellow Edinburghers?
That's surreal, really. I'd say, I've been all of high school in Edinburgh, last year primary school, so Edinburgh for me is definitely home. Yeah, a few little whips there. But no, it's just incredible. It's a bit surreal, really. It's, you know, no one does Christmas better than Edinburgh, and it's so amazing to be involved at a small level, let alone
I know.
turning on the lights.
Now, obviously, we have to talk about the cycling. I know that way back in 2004, you watched Sir Chris Hoy win his gold medal. Was it that inspired you to turn to cycling?
Yeah, well, it's actually, if I moved to Edinburgh, I might not be here today, because it's only when I moved to Edinburgh that we have medal buying velodrome down there, and popped on, gave it a go, and kind of fell in love with it, and a hobby turned into a career, and then luckily it's been quite successful so far.
Now, in a race between you and Sir Chris, who would come out on top?
Me.
I wonder if you'd say that if Sir Chris was here. No, we're absolutely delighted. And what about the future? I mean, obviously you're a young guy, you've still got a lot of career ahead of you, so training hard?
No, I haven't been training hard in the last few months, believe it or not. No, it's important to have some time off, and that's why Christmas for me this year is going to be so important as well, because it's a great time to go and see family and friends that you maybe neglect in the run-up to the Olympics. So yeah, just keen to get stuck in, have that time off, and then maybe in the new year kind of start looking towards Tokyo 2020 or Gold Coast in 2 years for the Commonwealth Games as well.
Yeah, so he's going to be having some mince pies and yeah, just porking out like the rest of us then.
Yeah, big time.
Now, obviously, so when officially were you going to get back into the series training again?
I think Wednesday. I think that's what we settled on. It seems to be always day after that, day after that, day after that, but we finally pinned it down to Wednesday, so we're going to get going.
Now, I know that you have a charity that you support as well. Do you want to tell us about that?
Well, there's a few Gillespie's kids in the crowd, and they'll know about this charity. It's called the Jubilani Project, which is run by the ex-headmaster Alex Wallace, and all-round legend to all the kids who'd ever gone to that school. But it's a fantastic charity that supports kind of severely disadvantaged children in South Africa, you know, orphans or kids who've been abused and stuff like that, and helps them kind of get back on their feet and you know, build a more optimistic future. So, fantastic charity.
Well, listen, we very much appreciated you coming along today. Thank you so much, Callum. Obviously, you have the big job of pulling the switch. Now, obviously, we usually have a big red button, but they thought, let's do something different. I think there's a bloke up there hanging onto this, so brace yourself, son. All right, if you come forward, everybody gather round. Come in, sir. Bring in the heat. There we go. So, you guys need to play your part. Now, we're not going to practice because they've warned me, do not do a dummy run. Because once this starts, we're there to the bitter end, all right? So I think when we hit 0, you pull the cord, all right? Are we ready? Ready, Edinburgh? Are we ready to light up Edinburgh? Okay. You start from 10, Callum. Go.
10, 9,
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well, that was impressive, wasn't it? Fantastic. Ladies and gentlemen, Edinburgh's Christmas is now officially open! Our thanks so much to Steve Cardan